Yo, tech lovers, ready to ride the future? We're diving into the wild world of space tech. Rockets that reuse, robots that build on Mars, and satellites smarter than ever. So don't blink, don't scroll, don't miss it. The future's in your card right now. The Vortex, Véhicule Orbital Réutilisable de Transport et d'Exploration, is an ambitious, reusable spaceplane concept developed by French aerospace manufacturer Dassault Aviation. Dassault-aviation.com. Announced at the 2025 Paris Air Show with governmental backing from the French Ministry of Armed Forces, the program is the first phase of a roadmap to build a family of spaceplanes intended for both civilian and military use. GlobeNewsWire.com. Designed to bridge the gap between conventional aviation and orbital operations, the Vortex aims to perform orbital transport missions, cargo delivery, in-orbit servicing, and return to runway landing. ASDnews.com. Drawing on Dassault's long-standing expertise in aeronautics and past spaceflight demonstration projects such as the IXV, the project stresses critical technologies like hypersonic flight control, advanced thermal protection systems, and re-entry aerodynamics. DassaultAviation.com. With Europe seeking greater strategic autonomy in space, Vortex positions France and potentially wider European aerospace to compete in an era of reusable orbital vehicles, aligning with private sector new space trends. A-Invest? Although still in early stages, the project marks a major shift, moving beyond single-use rockets toward fully reusable vehicles that launch, operate in orbit, and return like an airplane. Honda has entered the space arena with an experimental reusable rocket developed through its R&D division, Honda R&D Co. Ltd. This prototype measures approximately 6.3 meters in length, with a diameter of 0.85 meters and a wet weight of around 1,312 kilograms. Honda Global. On June 17, 2025, the rocket was launched from the company's test site in Taiki Town, Hokkaido Prefecture, and reached an altitude of about 271 meters before landing vertically with remarkable precision. It touched down within 37 centimeters of its target. Honda Global. The test flight lasted about 56.6 seconds and demonstrated key technologies of rocket reusability, such as stable ascent, controlled descent, and precise landing. India Today. Honda's goal is to further refine this technology and aim for a suborbital launch by 2029, though no commercial launch plan has yet been announced. Nippon.com. Leveraging its strengths in control systems, combustion technology, and engineering, Honda is positioning itself in the growing private space sector and contributing to more sustainable access to space by reusing vehicles rather than discarding them after one flight. Inversion Arc refers to a storytelling or character development structure in which a character's beliefs, values, or personality traits are gradually reversed or transformed into their opposites. Unlike a traditional arc, where a hero grows stronger, wiser, or more virtuous, an inversion arc shows the breakdown or corruption of a character. This transformation often occurs due to trauma, power, loss, or betrayal. For example, a kind and selfless person may become ruthless and selfish after enduring pain or disappointment. In many stories, this arc highlights the darker side of human nature, showing how circumstances can twist even the purest hearts. It's common in tragedies or psychological dramas, where internal conflict plays a major role. The inversion arc helps audiences explore themes of morality, identity, and consequence, making the narrative emotionally deep and thought-provoking. Classic examples include characters like Anakin Skywalker in Star Wars, or Walter White in Breaking Bad, who shift from good intentions to destructive actions. The inversion arc is powerful because it mirrors real-life struggles, the fine line between good and evil, and how choices define who we become. Firefly Aerospace Blue Ghost is a lunar lander developed by Firefly Aerospace, an American private space company. The Blue Ghost mission is part of NASA's Commercial Lunar Payload Services (CLPS) program, which aims to deliver scientific instruments and technology to the moon. The spacecraft is designed to transport payloads to the lunar surface safely and efficiently. Its first mission, called Blue Ghost Mission 1, is planned to deliver several NASA instruments to the Moon's Mare Crisium region. The goal is to study the lunar environment, test new technologies, and support future human exploration. Blue Ghost can carry up to 200 kilograms of payload and operates using solar power and advanced navigation systems. The lander's design includes modern communication systems to transmit data between the Moon and Earth. Firefly Aerospace's work on Blue Ghost represents an important step in commercial space exploration, showing how private companies can help NASA achieve its lunar and Mars missions. It also demonstrates innovation, cost-effectiveness, and the growing role of the private sector in space science. Through the Blue Ghost program, Firefly Aerospace is contributing to humanity's long-term goal of building a sustainable presence on the Moon. Blue Origin New Glenn is a powerful reusable rocket developed by Blue Origin, a private space company founded by Jeff Bezos, the creator of Amazon. Named after astronaut John Glenn, the first American to orbit Earth, New Glenn is designed to carry both people and cargo into space. The rocket stands about 98 meters, 322 feet tall, and has 2 stages. Its first stage is reusable and can land back on Earth, similar to SpaceX's Falcon 9, which helps reduce the cost of space missions. New Glenn is powered by BE-4 engines, which use liquid oxygen and liquid natural gas as fuel. These engines provide strong thrust and cleaner performance compared to traditional rocket fuels. The rocket's main mission is to launch satellites, scientific instruments, and possibly crewed missions in the future. Blue Origin plans for New Glenn to support NASA and commercial partners by providing reliable access to space. It represents a major step towards sustainable and affordable space exploration. With its large payload capacity and reusable design, New Glenn aims to compete in the global space market and contribute to humanity's long-term goal of building a permanent presence in space. Would you like me to write a simpler school-level version or translate it into Urdu?